Hi, this is Arthur from the Minute Review Show. If you have a minute, I have an opinion. Today I'm in search of Thai food, and in particular, the hard-to-find Pye Boat Noodles. We're going to Astoria, Queens to visit a restaurant that offers this dish. The restaurant is called Pye Boat Noodles. It's located on one of the main streets running through Astoria called Broadway. The restaurant is pleasantly rustic. It's long and narrow, and also has a pleasantly decorated outdoor seating area. Hi, this is Arthur from Minute Review Show, and today we're in Elmhurst, Queens, and we're at a place called Pye Boat Noodles, P-Y-E Boat Noodles. Now, I love boat noodles. Boat noodles is the Thai noodles with the pork blood, and apparently they make a really good version here. They also have an entire set of other standard Thai dishes that are quick street food like, and it's all contained in this menu. We're going to take a look at this menu and go through each page very soon. Let's start looking at the Pye Boat Noodle menu. Now apparently we're in Astoria, New York, not Elmhurst. But anyway, so this is in Astoria, a credit card minimum of $15 to come here. And I love this menu. The reason why I love this menu is because all of the menu items have pictures, and over here we start off with pie snacks. These are basically the appetizer items, and none of them are over $15. Very reasonable. And if you take a look at this, you could see some chicken wings, some classic Thai fried pork strips, papaya salad, yum woon sen, some pork skewers, mu bing. So this is really nice. Next we have the actual boat noodles. There's about 7 of them here. And the traditional ones are the pork and the beef. And they all come for under $16.50. There's other traditional noodles like the yen pho, sukal Thai noodles, and just regular chicken noodles. Next we have the Pye dried noodles. Now basically these are the same ingredients, but they're in a dry format without any soup. And then finally we have the Pye over rice, which is all the traditional rice dishes in Thailand. So over here you have your famous Pad Prao, your Prick King over here, your Penang curry. So all types of stuff over here. Next page we have some vegetarian dishes, like fried tofu and chai pancakes. Next we have a J noodles, which apparently is a vegetarian type of dry noodle dish. And we have pie specials. You have lad mi. You have khao mu deng, which is the Chinese pork, the red pork. And finally, we have some drinks and desserts. And they all seem to be reasonably priced here. Specials today. We have the boat noodle beef. The P set is basically a beef boat noodle but with more of the inner organs. And then after that we have the kway teow kake. So this appears to be a rice noodle with curry milk, with coconut milk. And finally we have the drinks menu with an assortment of beers, wines, and cocktails. After seeing that menu, I've noticed that the menu, even though this restaurant is focused on boat noodles, it seems to have the greatest hits of Thai food, actually the Thai street food. So you have noodles, you have rice plates. Those are the foundations of Thai street food. And a lot of items that look pretty simple. The menu pictures really pop. They look really delicious. So I can't wait to see what the dishes actually look like. First, the appetizers that came to our table are the fried chicken. And there appears to be small pieces. And it appears to be chicken wings that are cut up into smaller pieces. This is very novel. You get the bone and you get some meat, but they're like half a chicken wing. And they come with this chili sauce. It appears to be a sweet chili sauce. And I can tell you that the aroma is very strong for this fried chicken. Next we move on to the mubing, which is the skewered pork. Now this is grilled, and apparently they smothered it in some sauce, and here appears to be another sweet sauce. So they give you 4 skewers, and I can't wait to get a bite of this. Okay, the first item that I'm going to try is the chicken wings. Now the chicken wings are nice and crispy, nice and warm, and they are chicken wings that have been cut into smaller pieces. This is a very novel way of presenting chicken wings, not with a whole wing, but half a wing. So let's try this. Okay. It literally tastes like any fried chicken wing. Nothing Thai about it, but I know how to remedy this. I'm going to take some of this meat, and I'm going to dip it into the sauce, and let's see what this does to the chicken wing.
You don't like it?
That is interesting. Wow, this is very interesting. When you're eating Thai food, most of the sauces that you get are sweet, but for some reason this particular sauce is not sweet. It's more salty than sweet. Let me take it straight. I'm really curious. Okay. I would love to say that it's fish sauce, but it doesn't even taste like fish sauce. I really don't know what that is. But it is salty. Probably is fish sauce, but maybe a lower sodium type of fish sauce. And there's pepper flakes in there. But in any case, it adds a good amount of saltiness to that chicken wing. But once again, if you eat the chicken wing by itself, it's not going to taste like a Thai chicken wing. Okay, the next dish I'm trying is the mubing, or the pork skewers. And apparently they've been grilled. They look very saucy. There's a lot of wetness to this skewer. Now let's have it plain, and then let's have it dipped in with the sauce. It's been marinated. It's soft, and it's very tender. And the flavor profile is that it's much sweeter. So this is a little sweeter than I like, but it's not so bad. Now let's try putting this into the sauce, and let's see what happens. Okay. Once again, that's interesting. The dipping into the sauce doesn't seem to make it any more salty.
His excuse was that
Let's pretty good to try. Okay. It's,
I don't like
in fact, it's kind of weird. The sauce is actually sweet, and the sweetness of the marinade for the pork plus the sweetness of the sauce seems to elevate the sweetness to a higher sweetness. That's pretty odd, because you would think that they would offset the sweetness of the pork with a more salty sauce. But oh no, the quality of the meat is good, but I think it might be a tad too sweet. One thing that I have to say about the skewer is that they've chosen fat pieces of pork along with leaner cuts of pork. So it's a good balance here in this pork steak. The next dish has come to our table. This is called mu gratin, which is garlic pork with a egg, fried egg, crispy fried egg, and that looks really nice. Now let's take a look at some of these items in here. They appear to be like deep fried pork, and here's some deep fried garlic, what appears to be garlic. Here's some what I think is parsley, and here's your egg. That's a half cooked yolk here, and you have some jasmine rice down there with some cucumbers and some fish sauce. Okay, now I'm really excited to try my next dish, which is a rice dish. It's called mu gratin, which is, I believe, like a garlic fried pork dish. These pieces of pork have been fried up like this, with bits of garlic on the outside, but they're really thinly sliced, and I'm curious to see what this tastes like. Let's try it. That dish has, I don't know how the Thais do it, but they make the garlic super savory tasting, especially when they deep fry it. I don't know how they do it. It's just when you taste it, is identifiably Thai, meaning that have you ever had the deep fried garlic on any Thai noodle dish? That's exactly what it tastes like. It has that nice savory burned garlic flavor. I love it. It was very good. It has the right amount of saltiness and it's cut to the right size. I could imagine that if you eat that with the fried egg, it would be delicious. Excellent. That pork is garlicky and good. That has come to the table is the beef boat noodles. Now, these appear to come with beef balls and also some beef slices. And it comes with some chicharron or some fried pork skin. And here's your nice pork blood soup. And I ordered it with the sen yai, which is the large ho fun type noodles. Now this dish is nice and big. It's about $16 and it looks like a meal that can satisfy you. Now the other boat noodle that we got is the same boat noodle. It's the beef boat noodles. This is the sen lek, the smaller rice noodles, and basically everything else is the same. Okay, it's time to try the beef boat noodles. Now, the first thing you do when you get one of these is to mix it up real well. It's presented very beautifully, but you just want to give it a good mix so that everything can be integrated. Now, they've come to this table with a condiment tray, but we're not going to use any condiments. I just want to taste how good the noodles are by themselves. So, here's the soup. Okay. Has that deep, bloody pork blood flavor. Has that little, the residual blood baked into the soup is really nice. Lots of sweetness too. They definitely put sugar in here. Now, the most important component of this dish is probably the pork. So let's try a slice of the pork. I'm sorry, not pork, beef. The beef is a tougher cut. I'm having to spend a lot of time chewing it. It hasn't been velveted like probably what would happen in a Chinese restaurant. But maybe that's the intention. Maybe they do want a tougher cut for this. It's perfectly fine. The beef, I can tell, is not a flank steak. It's not the flank. It's a less marbled cut. I don't know exactly where it comes from. It might be sirloin, but seems to be fine. Although I feel that it could have been braised a little longer to soften it, but seems okay. The flavor is fine, just has a beefy flavor. Nothing is overly spiced, overly seasoned, meaning too much flavor has been put into this. The beef flavor stands alone, which is a big asset to this dish. Now let's try the noodles. Those noodles are exactly Thai style. And what I mean by that, when you look at these noodles, normally when you get like a Chinese style ho fun, it's a lot thicker. This is super thin. It's a thin type of noodle. It has the same chewiness as a Chinese ho fun, but they're thin. So when you have that mouth texture, that mouth feel, when you bite into this, it's really nice. I love it. Goes perfect with that soup. Oh no, this is a very well put together bowl. My only complaint about this is that the beef could have stood to have been braised a little longer to give it a little more tenderness. But other than that, all the flavors are spot on. This is a very nice bowl of noodles. It's large, substantial, and it'll fill you up. Not bad. Okay, the meal is over, and the meal, I have to say, is a very excellent representation of Thai street food. A lot of the dishes, once again, are self-contained entire meals. You have rice plates, you have soup noodles, and let's speak to the boat noodles. The boat noodles are very, very authentic. The boat noodles have that blood that nice thick flavor that you would get from the boat noodles. And I really like that. Some people might not like having blood in their soup, but this is what makes the boat noodles very special. Then you have other soup noodles that they offer. You can order those types of noodles if you don't like the blood in your noodles, in your noodle soup. But try it. I really recommend boat noodles for anyone who hasn't tried this Thai dish. As for the other dishes, what I would recommend is basically anything off their appetizer menu. The selections are totally genuine. They're exactly what you would find at a Thai street food stall. Overall, the few dishes that I tried are pretty genuine, pretty real. I don't think you can go wrong here. Another observation I made is that the prices are a little high. Once again, we're in New York City. We're in Astoria, Queens. I was hoping that the prices would be $15 and below, but most of the main dishes were between $15 to, let's say, $17 a dish. That's what food goes for these days, so it is what it is. Despite that, I think they recognize that, and when we ordered the boat noodles, it came in a huge bowl. It's a giant portion, and these portions are probably 3 times the size of what you would get in Thailand. So you probably would need to order 3 boat noodles in Thailand to be equivalent to one of these bowls at Pye Boat Noodle. So that's my review. I hope you like this review, and if you like more reviews around New York City, come follow my channel, The Minute Review Show, and I'll show you all kinds of restaurants and let you know whether it's worth coming or not. Thank you. The final bill before tip was $89.82.